There are now nearly 500,000 Japanese taking shelter in evacuation centres throughout the tsunami zone. But those in the makeshift shelters are the lucky ones. The number of dead and missing is now heading towards 15,000. The ABC's North Asia correspondent Mark Willesee visited a centre in Kamaishi to hear the harrowing stories of survivors.
With no running water, this is what it's come to in Kamaishi. Here, the homeless have started using this pool water to flush toilets, sanitation being a real concern at this evacuation centre. There are 400 people sheltering in this school gymnasium, among them Go Ishiyama. He's still in shock after the tsunami swept his parents from his grasp.
I went straight to my parents' place when the earthquake struck. Then the tsunami came. I was holding my mum with one hand and my dad with the other, but the wave was too strong and they were both swept away.
While most mourn, a few rejoice. While we were here, this couple managed to find their daughter, who was thought to have been swept away in the tsunami.
With communications down and thousands of people missing, this is now the only effective way to communicate. This is a message board outside the evacuation centre. It contains the names and details of everyone who's staying here.
This is the moment the tsunami bulldozed through Kamaishi, smashing multi-storey buildings and crushing cars. Officially, 400 were killed by this wall of water and debris. Thousands more were swept away and are still missing. This is Kamaishi today, yet another wasteland along a devastated coastline. Back at the evacuation centre, Go Ishiyama and his wife are receiving their ration of rice. All they have left are the clothes on their backs.
I can't wash myself and I'm worried about sanitation. I don't want to live here anymore.
Her husband is grieving and blaming himself for the deaths of his parents.
I just can't comprehend what has happened. I'm sorry I couldn't save my parents.
There are now nearly 500,000 Japanese in evacuation centres throughout the tsunami-hit areas, including more than 7,000 here in Kamaishi. It will take months just to clean up these devastated communities. Rebuilding them will take even longer. Mark Willesee, ABC News, Kamaishi.